Hey everyone, it is Foul Play here, back for another Modern League with Bogles. I'm not going to do a deck tech this match. My deck's identical to last league, so if you'd like to see a little deck tech or deck overview, just watch the start of that video. If you have any questions about it, ask me in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Alright, so we are on the play here against ZYX Jerry. We've got reasonable hand. It's a little bit unsafe without a fetch land though. I think I'd feel happy with a fetch land, keeping the core spirit dancer hand. I'm gonna mulligan. All right, well, yeah, this hand looks good. This is a keep, and I'm gonna keep and bottom. Sort of hard. For bottom a scout, I might be worse off against a creature deck like a burn deck or something. If I bottom the second Leyline, maybe they have the Assassin's Trophy for the first one and I get Liliana. I'm going to bottom the Scout though. Start with the Leylines out. I suppose if I draw Ethereal Armor as well, it gives me an aggressive attack. Yeah, so we're going to do that. It's really a coin flip there. It just depends on what we're versing, which obviously we don't know anything about there. So that's fine. So Bogle pass, and what's our opponent doing here? Lotus Bloom. Oh, goodness gracious. We are versing Ad Nauseam. So they have to win with Thassa's Oracle here. Let's put out our Core Spirit Dancer. If we have a chance of beating Ad Nauseam, it's probably with Core Spirit Dancer. Attack for 1. And then throw down all our auras on Core Spirit Dancer next turn. Make her massive. Absolutely massive. Alright, well, they're just hard casting Thassa's Oracle, so that can't be too bad. Alright, so we've got a scry here. Hopefully we get an evasiveness effect. We just fly over the top of the silly Oracle and don't have to worry about it at all. Even if we don't draw another aura, at least Core Spirit Dancer attacks for 3, I guess, which would kill it. I'm really hoping to draw auras, though. Like, I need to apply pressure or I'm just never going to win this. Alright, well, that's some pretty good pressure. Let's lead on the Sentinel's Eyes. Alright, so this is going to look a bit funky, but I'm going to put this on the Slippery Bogle. It works better with the fact they can chump block. And also, if they play Phyrexian Unlife, I have potential to deal normal damage and then first strike damage to kill them with poison counters afterwards. So I'm just hedging my bets here. Alright, there's the Phyrexian Unlife. Come on, Aura. Oh, come on, man. So one Aura in the top 3 cards of our library. That's really frustrating. Well, if they've got the combo here, we're just dead. But we might as well play out our hand in case we're not. Because Lotus Bloom's coming off suspend next turn. They're going to be able to cast Ad Nauseam and have 3 mana up. And then they have enough mana to draw their... Well, they draw their library off Ad Nauseam. And then Thassa's Oracle, no cards left in their library, they win the game. So, you know, good times. Good times. Alright, well, they're going for it, so we're just going to lose here. We want to see the deck, though. Sure. So we'll let them draw their whole deck. We'll see their deck. I skipped through the turn. What are they talking about? I will see the whole deck here. Oh. Alright, so... anything out of the ordinary I'll point out. It all looks pretty stock at the moment. Alright, main deck Pact of Negation. I'm not even going to bother counting like the Thassa's Oracles and the Phyrexian Unlifes, the Angel Graces, because they just run 4 of everything. The fact that Spores of the Vote combos with Thassa's Oracle means they just run 4 of everything now. Alright, so that's fine. We'll concede to that. We've seen their library. That's cool. Oh, there's 1 card left, but whatever. We've seen the whole library. We know what's about. There's nothing we needed, like, nothing we didn't know about there. Alright, so Leyline out. We're bringing in Force of Vigor. We're bringing in Gadok Teague. And those are all the cards we want to bring in. We'll probably take out Spirit Mantle because it's just our slowest aura to cast. It costs 2 mana. And we'll submit the list and go with that. Killing the Thassa's Oracle with the trigger on the stack, they still just win the game off of it, so there's no point. The only effect that would work on that would be Torpor Orb. So if you pack Torpor Orb and Leyline of Sanctity, started with Leyline of Sanctity, drew your Torpor Orb, and cast that, then you'd lock them out of the game that way. But yeah, you'd need... It's pretty situational to have a hand where you start with Leyline and have like the Torpor Orb, and then can still play it with your lands, and you still have a game plan with your creatures. Like, you can draw into a game plan at that point if you have the nuts there, but I'm not running Torpor Orb at the moment. I'm just bringing in the Force of Vigor to attack these Phyrexian Unlifes, attack these mana sources, and Gadok Teague stops them from casting Ad Nauseam, which stops half their combo. It doesn't stop all of it, and that's just going to have to be good enough. Alright, so we're going to be on the play. And look, it's a Core Spirit Dancer hand. We're going to get a lot of draws here. I'm going to keep this. The Daybreak Coronets don't really mean too much. They just deal a lot of extra damage, but yeah. So, Razorverge Thicket passed. Turn 2 Core Spirit Dancer. Any exile effects from my opponent? What's he doing with his Scry? Let's have a look. Puts it on the bottom. That's good. Suspends Lotus Bloom because why not? Suspends 2 because double why not? Alright, we draw the Bogle a little bit late here, so let's just lead on Core Spirit Dancer. Try to get a turn 3 kill with it. We'd probably need like triple Ethereal Armor to do it. Even if we don't get the kill, we might draw into Force of Vigor, destroy the Phyrexian Unlife, and kill them in response to them trying to go off. Yeah. So that's fine. Puts the card on top of their library. Alright. Now this is where the fun begins, guys. Alright, double bottom here. Double bottom. You know you want to, opponent. No, you want to. Double top. Alright, we're in trouble. We need to end this quickly. That's a good start. Let's lead on Rancor because first strike and everything. It's probably gonna, of course, probably gonna end up having first strike anyway, but you never know. Come on, Aura. Alright, we draw Aura, so let's go Hyena Umbra. We draw Spider Umbra. Alright, let's shock this in. Cartouche Solidarity. Sentinel's Eyes for next turn. If we play Daybreak there, it adds 5 points of damage. If we play double 1 mana Aura, it adds 6 points of damage. And we draw an extra card to potentially hit that Force of Vigor. So I'm looking to hit Force of Vigor this next turn. I can pump up this Warrior token a little bit. Probably won't be enough. My opponent got the Phyrexian Unlife. White. Yep, he's got the Phyrexian Unlife. Alright, so... Sure thing. So might as well go in on this Warrior token. Try to deal damage wide here. Ah, come on. Give me a Force, man. I've drawn half my fucking deck. I want a Force. Well, we got 16 cards through our deck and didn't see a single force, so that's like a super feels bad, man. If we cast force here, our opponent would just like lose the game. Maybe they Angel Grace in response, but we'd like make them have it. We didn't see a single sideboard card in 16 cards. That feels pretty bad, I guess. I don't know. Like, this is turn 3. Turn 4 they're going off here. If I'd have had the Bogle, could things have played out differently? Maybe. This is so oppressive. Now that they've got Thassa's Oracle, like, this matchup is so difficult. It's actually, like, absurdly difficult to win this now. I don't think I've won once since Thassa's Oracle's been printed. And beforehand, like, it wasn't great, but I still won, like, maybe, 40% of the time. Alright, well, that's a GG. He draws his whole bloody deck again. I'm gonna see what they bring in, just for information. But, like, yeah, this is just super not fine. Like, it's just too good. It really is too good. Porphyry nodes. Wow. So beginning of your upkeep, destroy the creature with the least power. Hey, come back. It can't be regenerated. If 2 or more powers are tied for power, you choose one of them. When there are no creatures on the battlefield, sack Porphyry nodes. Just saying, Derek. It's 2 Porphyry nodes as the sideboard tech there. 3 Porphyry nodes. Wow, he's gone hard on them. I mean, I guess Cartouche sort of helps us there. Guess it's something you can potentially do on turn 1 as well, which is fine. Alright, so his sideboard tech were 3 Porphyry nodes. Either he took Force out or it was already in hand. And he didn't have any bounce effects like Echoing Truth or Repeal or something. So yeah, like, honestly, we were just, like, hitting either of our sideboard cards away from winning that match. If we got the Gadok Teague, then they wouldn't have been able to cast Ad Nauseam. If we got the Force of Vigor, obviously we would have ended them. But yeah, nowhere to be seen. We weren't quite able to make the Warrior token big enough. Maybe if we had all his glitters in the deck, we would have been able to do it instead of the Spider Umbra. So it would have added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Instead of 1, it would have added 6, and we would have hit them for exactly lethal. But that's super situational, and it would be hard to fit in Cartouche and all the glitters into your deck. But like, maybe if you're preparing for a metagame of Ad Nauseam, it's worth doing. You can cut on your Umbra effects and just do that. Maybe don't cut too hard on Spider Umbra. Like, 2 is probably still the right number to have, because you do want to be able to pitch to Force of Vigor. But yeah, that's it for today's match, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the win, but those games happen. We played well, and we just couldn't draw what we needed, but that's all fine. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like and comment if you enjoyed the video, and if you're new, subscribe for daily content like this, and ring that bell for notifications. Thank you all. We'll see you next time.